dreamscape with the night sky and everything's reflecting is just so cool.
On the first day of Foxmas, I met a fox each year. A yip and a bark brought holiday near.
All right, everybody, welcome to the first tree. We have our happy little fox family here. This is a game about a fox trying to find her missing family and a son reconnecting with his estranged father in Alaska. I don't know too much about it, so let's jump right in, shall we? It's very beautiful. Ooh, is this us? Our happy little fox cave?
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
Alright, I think that's the opening. Bit. I'm not sure who those characters are, but look at us. We are a beautiful, happy red fox. Is this a big tree? Quickly double tap. Ooh, we have a double jump. We're a double jump fox. I'm trying to double jump. Unless this is not the way we're supposed to go. Oh, there we go. There we go. And now we are free to roam and explore. And the description said we're looking for our family. And it seems like the husband or the boyfriend was having dreams about us. It is a brisk and chilly morning. Uh-oh.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Well, that is life in the wilderness for you.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other 2 children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Something ancient. Ooh. The first tree.
The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own.
I'm gonna get him.
The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Are we the ones living the dream of the fox? I want to get the sparklies. It has a lot of birds. It's a beautiful landscape. I'm gonna get you. I see it. I'm gonna get it. There's some. Get them. Gotta collect them all. That's the one I want right there. I like how the color is blending from the purples and the blues. Is this the first tree? Or is the first tree somewhere further beyond? Let's get it! Oh! Dig.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush.
Interesting.
Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
I'm gonna refrain from making a Monty Python joke about lumberjacks leaping from tree to tree. This is a really steep hill. Was this the way I was supposed to go? It kind of looked like I could have gone to the left too. More sparklies. Ooh, and now we're in the summertime or the spring. Are they birds or are they butterflies? These are clearly butterflies. What do we got here? Let's dig it up.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable.
Audio monster.
I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
I want that one up there. Don't think I can get it from this way. But I saw it. I know it's up there. Unless... Ooh, so close. So close. Let's get the purple one first. Yeah, crazy high school antics. Seemed like a little bit crazier than usual. Hey, purple butterflies. Hi. You're hanging out with me, huh? It's a police car. Now they're with me. Yeah, got it. Did they help me jump higher? Could I have maybe used them to get the one back there? Yeah, gonna get ya. Hey, police car. Nothing to say about this one? Thought there was something in there for a second. Diggy dig.
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Oh, we're going down. I thought for sure that was the way to go. There's a big glowy over there. Maybe we need the purple butterflies after all. Oh, I'm stuck on the rock. Come, purple friends. Ooh. You get one chance to jump with them. Oh, do we make it? Oh, so close. There we go. Got it. And then, oh, careful. And then up here. There we go. And then one over here. Yeah. Ooh, big waterfall. Hey, butterflies. Big leap. Lots of trees. Very pretty. I see some purple butterflies over here. What are you guys for? I see you in there. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, sparkly over here. Oh, not quite. Oh, but there's stuff by the waterfall, too. Let's try to take this one. Oh, there's something back there, too. Try this once more. Leap! Double leap! Still didn't get it. Let's check out what this is back here. Slinking through the tall, tall grass. Dig, dig, dig.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was going to be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I had proved the ultimate point, but my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
Well, that's an interesting story. I keep trying to use the double jumps with the butterflies to get that one over there. But let's... But I saw one here too, so let's try to grab this. Splishy splashy. Oh, there's another one here too. Alright. Let's grab the third one, but I think we have to drop down because we have to jump to get up on this, and we'd waste it. And there's a wall thing over here.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was, and I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers.
Whoa, super leap.
I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
Dig, dig, dig.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Why indeed. Look at all these geysers. Alright, so I skipped ahead a little bit in the game because there was this really cool... It was getting a little lengthy, but there was this cool dreamscape with the night sky and everything's reflecting. It's just so cool. I don't know what this glowy is over here, though. Are you a deer? Oh.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my
Look at all the
childhood.
origami.
What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
Hey, other deer. Come back, glowy deer.
I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared?
I don't know. Alright, skipping ahead again just to show some more of the cool visuals in this game. Look at that. Just look at the colors, look at the way the sun's shining through the tree. This game really has some amazing visuals. But I think I'm gonna have to leave things here. If you guys have enjoyed this little preview of the first tree, which I think is what we're approaching, then let me know with a like and subscribe or a comment down below. This is an interesting story-based game, and for the most part I really enjoyed it, but I think that's gonna have to do it for now, so thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.
On the first day of Foxmas, I've got a fox each year. A yip and a bark brought holiday near.
Yip, 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 foxy friends play. Foxing around in the merry holiday.